Fentanyl is killing over 1,000 people a year in Wisconsin. New reporting shows that Eric Hubby is doing business with a bank accused of
stood their ground. Tommy and Gina never back down. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. Looking even look, you gotta make your own breaks. It's my life and it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live I'm alive. It's my heart is like an open highway. Like Frankenstein, I did it my way. I just wanna live I'm alive. just another soul for sale. Oh well. The pages are of press. We are not permanent. We're temporary. Same old story. What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one in your place? You're the pretender. What if I say that I'll never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one in your place? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? I'm the voice inside your head you refuse to hear. I'm the face that you have to face, mirrored in your stare. I'm what's left, I'm what's right, I'm the enemy. I'm the hand that'll take you down, bring you to your knees. So who are you? Yeah, who are you? Yeah, who are you? Yeah, who are you? Don't you know that you're pretend? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one in your place? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one in your place? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one in your place? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? What if I say I'm not like the others? What if I say I'm not just another one in your place? You're the pretender. What if I say I will never surrender? So who are you? Yeah, who are you? Yeah, who are you?
Right.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama tied my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong. The stories are long. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. This is for to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. I'm just a step away, I'm just a breath away, losing my faith today.
Falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war, just another family torn. just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero. I need a hero to save my life.
Alright, welcome to the Rhw Supershow. We are finally back after almost a month away. And we have a pretty big card tonight, title match, multiple tournament finishes, and the final stop before the 4-year anniversary pay-per-view. And we will start the show off with a friend or foe tag team match. The winner of this match will advance to the finals. And here comes Sean Miller. This is a big opportunity here. The tag teams are, the teams were randomized for this tournament. The teams are forced to work together. The winning team of this tournament can choose to face each other for a world title match at the 4-year anniversary show, or work together as a tag team and get a tag title shot at the 4-year anniversary show. It is completely up to them, but we are to the semifinals. And once again, these teams are completely randomized. So far, Cyrus is set to defend his world championship in a fatal 4-way at the pay-per-view, but his opponents are yet to be determined, and we will find out all of them tonight. And now here comes Miller's tag team partner. Again, these are standard tag team matches. The winning team of this match will advance to the finals, which will take place later on in the evening. And here comes the man himself, the real Trevor Dennis. This is a big opportunity for all these up-and-coming superstars here. Trevor and Sean trying to make a name for themselves since arriving here at Real Hardcore Wrestling. It's going to be quite the showing here tonight. We will hear from the world champion Cyrus himself. For the first time in almost a year and a half, Sean, Laveau, and Grimm will stand face to face ahead of their I Quit match at the pay-per-view, and they will go head-to-head tonight in a Tornado no DQ tag team match in our main event. Also, don't forget the Triple Crown champion, AK, will defend his championship against Ethan Rose. And also coming up tonight, we will crown the third ever King of Hardcore in a triple threat match between Kendrik Russell, Clark Ventura, and Johnny Wolf. And now here comes their opponents. Here comes Isaac Angel as he teams with Alexander Bryso. I'm very interested to see how this team will work, because Bryso works for the house, and Angel, I'm pretty sure, has his eye on starting his own faction. So this is definitely be an interesting dynamic ahead of this tag team match. Also, we got that big ass 6-man battle royal. Winner will be added to that fatal 4-way at the pay-per-view. Lots of opportunity tonight. Hello, PWD, Caleb Cook, Fatal, Johnny Wolf, Exotic, Clark Ventura, Alexia Rain, and Kendrik. Thank you guys for joining in tonight. Definitely appreciate it at this late hour here in the US. And now here comes the former Universal Champion. Here comes Alexander Bryso. We will also hear that we'll also be hosting a contract signing between Ash and Jackson Drake ahead of their Hell in a Cell Workhorse Championship match at the pay-per-view. That will be the third match. They are both tied 1-1. And RHW Hall of Famer Adam Riley will make his RHW return later on in the night. He's got some words, and he is cockier than ever. Alrighty, can these two teams get along in this next tag match? Our opening bout for the Rhw Super Show live from the Wells Fargo Center. And Sean starting the match off. Isaac starting off as well. And the bell rings. Let's get underway. These two circling each other in the ring. Oh, and both men taking some time to taunt before we get into the match. Kick is blocked by Miller. Both men really haven't had a chance to show their skills, so this is a great opportunity needed a face to show themselves in this tag match. And also, they are one tag team match away, and a singles match away, from getting a world title match. Cyrus is probably watching these tag team matches very closely in the back. Oh, big Pele kick there from Isaac. Angel trying to go for something there, but Sean fights with an elbow to the gut. And now Irish whip. Wait, no. Reversal and a giant neck breaker. Trevor Dennis has had an opportunity to win the wild card title last episode of Under Control, falling up short as Ricky Yamamoto is the new wild card champion. Ooh, nice German suplex there. Tag is made. Bryso legal. Sean Miller on the apron. You got to be careful. Bryso is very dangerous if you're not careful. But he goes off the ropes and a tope suicida. Picture perfect. Right on the mark. Bryso in full control. Let's bring this match back into the ring. And now Sean trying to make the tag, but he rolls out of the way as Bryso went for that elbow drop. And now Sean Miller with a big super kick caught by Bryso. The card for the 4-year anniversary show. It's a 2-night event. It's huge. Oh! And we will get the full card by the end of the night. The tag is made. Sean tagging in Trevor, and here we go. Pushing him. Kick to the gut and a knee from Trevor. And now, ooh, Trevor rolling through, super kick to Bryso, who gets back to his feet, but he eats a clothesline. Bryso, RHW Hall of Famer, spear out of nowhere from Trevor Dennis, who's taking some time to interact with the RHW universe, but he eats a super kick, but the tag is made. Now Isaac is legal once again. And now, oh, I think it was a white noise from Isaac. But now Isaac setting something up. Trevor rolling out of the ring. Off the ropes. And spear! Slingshot spear out of nowhere. Going for another one, but he eats a DDT. And now big clothesline there from Trevor as he counters. Goes for a spear, jumping under. Back and forth now. Atomic drop. A face buster, and now going for something here and planting Trevor into the mat. And now Trevor has him up. And wait a minute, gory slam. And oh, a low blow, but the ref doesn't do anything about it. And now Trevor Dennis is in full control of Isaac Angel. And now look at these stiff shots to the skull. And now a kick to the gut in the corner. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Trevor going for something here. Beautiful splash. And oh, and a cheap kick to the face from Isaac. And now Isaac tagging in, and both men are tagged in. Here we go. Big spinning kick, knocking Bryso down, but Bryso staggered, but he manages to get the elbow. And now Sean Miller going after the legs. We are well into this tag team match. A lot of teamwork, though, from Sean and Trevor, but not a lot from Isaac and Alec. And a clothesline, like ducked under, kick to the gut. And now tossing him into the corner. Oh! Big super kick out of nowhere. Nope, caught. And we are back and forth now. Now catching the kick. Now Miller showing off his offensive range there. But wait, Alexander catches him into a power bomb. Now Miller trying to make somewhere in life, but he eats a stomp to the bare foot of Sean Miller. But he manages to get the kick back to his feet. And Bryce, though, is very explosive in this match. Now Sean off the ropes. Bryce, though, the super kick. Nope. Catching it. And we are still very back and forth with a vicious clothesline. And now Alec trying to make the take. But look at the shots to the back of the neck from Sean Miller. And double foot stomp. Followed up by a kick rolling out of the way. Oh, big boot. But here comes Trevor. With the cheap shot. No health broken loose. And a buckshot lariat. And now these two double teaming outside. But here comes Bryce, though, taking them both out with a tope. So is Theta. And now taking Sean out. And Bryce, though, clearing the opposite team. Bryce, though, has not had a title opportunity in quite a while. But, oh, taking him off the apron. And the referee doesn't seem to care at all about this. Right, wait a minute. Bryce, though, spine buster. Cover to advance to the finals. And a kick out at 2. And Miller crawling to the corner. But here comes Isaac. And wait a minute. Going for a double team opportunity. No. Miller fighting both of them off in a sunset flip power bomb. Back into the ring. Catching the left hand. And now. Wait a minute. German suplex. Or I mean, GTS into a suplex. Tag is made by Trevor. Trevor's busted open with that crimson mask. Hello, Ghost. Thanks for joining us. Taking Angel off the apron again. Big chop and a big lariat. Trevor goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Team Trevor and Sean Miller pick up the victory. And will advance to the finals. What a tag match. Next up, Ethan Rose gets his first singles opportunity for gold as he takes on AK for the Triple Crown Championship. AK is undefeated this season, and it's been undefeated for almost 2 seasons. Like lost a couple times, but those weren't really fair. But AK pulling double duty tonight. He will be competing in the Friend or Foe tournament semifinals later on in the night. So hopefully you don't take too much of a beating tonight. But Ethan Rose said earlier in the week that you might as well already call him the new Triple Crown Champion. Bold words as he's fighting an undefeated monster, an arch-chubby Hall of Famer in AK.
Introducing the challenger from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Ethan Rose. And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 226 pounds, the Triple Crown Champion, the Superstar!
Alrighty, AK defending the title he won back in Pirates Plunder in that gauntlet match against Ethan Rose. Can Ethan Rose pull up the upset of the victory and give AK his first loss of the season? And the bell rings and we are underway. Gold hanging in the balance. And now wait a minute, Rose on the Pele kick, already knocking the champion off his feet, but not for long. And now AK with the punch of the gut. Beautiful combination, you gotta be careful. AK is a former undisputed champion, losing the belt back in March actually due to Cyrus manipulating his way to the world's title. I mean, he lost the title after he just competed in a War Games match. But Ethan Rose rebounds off the ropes and now punches in the face, countering AK, meeting him in the middle. And oh, what a big kick. And now going for a moonsault, but AK rolled out of the way. AK, once again, as I said before, is a veteran in this industry. And now a big right hand. And with RHW for 3 seasons, and has only lost 3 separate times. Wait a minute, trying to go over the thing there, but look at the power of Ethan Rose fighting out in a shot to the back. Hello, XO, fatal. And now here we go, wait a minute, big shot, and AK with his famous senton. Those hurt, trust me. And now AK setting something up. This is the only title match on the line tonight. Oh, wait a minute, giant power bomb. AK thinks this will be enough, but no, he doesn't even let him get a 1 count. But AK with a, oh! AK, being merciless, wait a minute! Ethan Rose countering that into a crossroads trifecta. Irish whip. Oh, but once again, AK back in control. Look at these vicious knees to the skull of AK. And now, wait a minute, tossing him down. And wait a minute, senton to the back, crushing him on the mat. But that doesn't stop Rose for long. Clothesline out of the ring. Wait a minute, AK holding on. And a spear from the ropes. But Ethan meeting him in the middle with a kick to the gut. Has him up in the powerbomb position, but powering back with a bunch of punches. And now here we go, counter per counter. And wait a minute, Lariat, no! Clotheslining AK into the corner. Yeah, it's you. All right, William. AK is near unstoppable and you don't want to underestimate him. But Sling Blade. But what I'm seeing now, Rose is doing a great job. Wait a minute. Oh, Gutbuster. Doing a great job keeping up with AK. And now AK off the ropes. But, oh, trying to get him in with a flying forearm. And now airplane spin TKO. And now look at these cheap kicks from the champion and now bashing his skull. And now we are seeing one of the most brutal combinations in the history of RHW. The AK backbreakers trifecta, but he's not done yet. He can go all day long. AK said this is easy, but wait a minute. Going for the final bite and he nails him. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, a kick out. And AK can't believe it. I mean, not a lot of people can say they kicked out of the final bite. But now AK not letting up on the beating. He has turned this match in his favor. And he doesn't want to lose control. Look at this. Torturing the #1 contender. And now pulling on the arm. And ooh, AK slowly decimating and picking apart Ethan Rose. Oh, Rose finally trying to roll out of the way, sidestepping that super forearm attempt and a ripcord knee strike. And now AK rolls out of the way. Ethan, what is he got in store here tonight? Going to be careful, champion's advantage. Big diving clothesline. And now, tripping him up. And now big axe handle to the back. The referee telling these two men, let's get this match back into the ring. Keep it as clean as possible. Triple Crown Championship has a lot of history here in RHW, held by RHW legends such as Simon Drake, the Nightmare, and now AK. And look at this, punches to the leg. Focusing on the partner. Wait a minute. Oh! Nailing the ref with Ethan Rose by accident. And Rose taking advantage. And a wilted Rose. Going for the cover, but the ref is down. Of course. You know, the referee just has to be down when he's going for the cover. AK rolling out of the ring, but wait a minute. Blood with the BFT. AK's friend or foe tag team partner. Now coming in with a chair. This is not usually the way AK plays. But wait a minute. AK pulling the chair out of his hands. Telling him that this is not the way AK wants to defend the title. But taking advantage, super stomp from Rose. But Blood throwing the chair at AK. Or throwing the chair at Ethan Rose, and he rolled out of the way. Oh my gosh. In the midst of the confusion, will the Rose. Oh my gosh. We have a new champion. Blood just accidentally cost AK the Triple Crown title. Meant to throw the chair at AK and he won't move. I miss it. Congratulations to Ethan, though. A shocking ending. But what does this mean for AK in Blood's tag team match later in the night? I mean, it was an accident for Blood. He was just trying to help his friend out. But next up, for the first time in a year and a half, Grim and Sean Laveau will be face to face for the first time in a year and a half. I already said that. Sean Laveau, you finally decided to crawl back to RHW. I guess running away from your problems didn't fix them, did it? You thought leaving would give you peace, would help you escape me. But the thing is, Sean, you can never escape me. I am the Nightmare, that will haunt you until your dying breath. We were brothers once, almost inseparable. I trusted you more than anything else in this God-forsaken business. We bled together, fought together. We were supposed to rule this place together. But you, Sean, threw it all away. You betrayed me. And for what? A moment of glory? A chance to stand in the spotlight by yourself? You broke us, Sean, not me.
My country don't share no borders because of all the waters that surround our sands. Thank God for our resources because they are the sources of our wealthy lands. Don't try to find the capital or fight the animals who run your road. Just drive from town to paradise and you'll see why we call Australia home. Not living in Australia when you know we are so happy here.
You think I broke us, Grim? You seriously believe that? You think I'm the villain here? No! You're the one who became obsessed, the one who let the darkness take over. You wanted control of everything, and when you couldn't have it, you turned on me. You betrayed me, and worse, you betrayed yourself. I left RHW not to run away, but to find myself again, to rediscover who I truly am, who I used to be, who I was. You know what? I realized during that time, I realized that you are nothing but a shell of a man you once were. You're not the Grim I once knew. The Grim I called a brother is long gone, replaced by a monster driven by nothing but ego and hate.
Hate? Don't you dare talk to me about hate, Sean. You don't know what hate is. You don't know what it feels like to have everything ripped away from you. I was the one left behind. I was the one that had to watch as you got all the glory, all the... You were always the golden boy, the fan favorite, and I became the villain. But guess what, Sean? I embraced it. I became exactly what RHW needed. The one who wasn't afraid to do what needed to be done. You talk about finding yourself. Let me remind you who you really are, Sean. You're weak. You have always been weak. Even back then, when we stood side by side, I was the one carrying the weight. I was the one keeping us on top. And now, you think you can just come back and reclaim the spot? You think you can redeem yourself? You don't deserve redemption.
You want to talk about what I deserve. I deserve to be here more than you ever will. You might have become the most hated man in real hardcore wrestling, but that's not something to be proud about. That's not something you can hold above your head as a feat. Look at the past years of RHW. It's been nothing but hatred and pain and suffering. Grim, you've torn everything apart. You've betrayed everyone who ever cared about you. And now you've gone so far as to commit a sin like drinking my own blood at Pirate's Plunder. Just to prove some kind of twisted point. You're sick, Grim. You have completely lost yourself, just like I lost myself at one point in time. You need to rediscover yourself.
Oh, that's right, Sean. I drank your blood at Pirate's Plunder. And you know why? Because I wanted to taste the moment of your downfall. I wanted to feel your desperation, your fear, your helplessness. That ultimate sign that I own you. I've been fantasizing about this moment. About how I'll end you. Since the day you left, I just don't want to beat you. I want to destroy you. Piece by piece, until there is nothing left. And at the 4-year anniversary show, I will just do that.
You think that scares me? You think I'm afraid of you? You're the one who's desperate, Grim. Desperate to cling to any sense of power you still think you have. But Grim, I'll tell you this right now. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. Because at the 4-year anniversary show, I'm not just fighting for redemption. I'm fighting to end this once and for all.
Oh, I will end it. Just not in the way you think. See, at the 4-year anniversary show, I'm gonna take everything from you. Your pride, your honor, your hope. I'm gonna make you scream I quit in front of the entire world. You've always been soft, Sean. You have always had a weakness, and I'll exploit every last one of them. You see, Sean, I haven't stopped thinking about this, and I know how to break you. I know how to make you suffer. I've been fantasizing about this moment every day. The moment where I finally snap you in half and get my revenge. The moment where you beg for mercy and I won't give it to you.
You've completely, absolutely lost your mind, Grim. But at the 4-year anniversary show, I'm going to make sure that you pay for everything you've done. All the betrayal, all the destruction. It ends with me. I will make you regret ever turning on me, ever turning your back on anyone in this company. I will be the one to end it all. And I will also end any thought of your control over me. That is never happening.
Regret? No, Sean, you're gonna be the one that regret ever coming back. You're the one who will regret thinking that you could stand against me. I am inevitable, and I will end you.
You know what, Grim? Do you want to know why I eventually turned my back on you at World War III? Let me remind you, Grim, it wasn't about jealousy. It wasn't about an ego. No. It was about something much bigger. I was sick of you running around this place like you owned it, doing whatever you wanted with no consequences. You became a tyrant, a man who thought he could do no wrong. Someone had to stop you. And I don't regret a damn thing about it. That night, I made a decision. I decided I wasn't going to let you destroy everything we built together. I wasn't going to let you ruin RHW with your selfishness, with your obsession, with control. You were spiraling. I had to be the one to stop you. And you know what, Grim? I'll do it all again! You talk about betrayal, but the truth is, Grim, I saved real hardcore wrestling from you. The canvas we still stand in right now is here because I made sure that you had consequences for once in your career. You were a loose cannon, and I was the only one with guts to put you in your place. That kick I gave you, it wasn't just about stopping you. It was about showing the world that you're not invincible. I shattered your illusion of control, and you can't stand it, can't you? You hate that I was the one who finally put you down.
You? Do you think you stopped me? Do you think the betrayal made you stronger, Sean? No, it only made me more dangerous. Do you want to take credit for breaking me? Well, congratulations, you were successful. But don't think for a second that means you've won. I've been broken, Sean, but from that, I have rebuilt myself into something far worse. Something far dangerous. Something worse than you could ever imagine.
Oh, I know you've changed, Grim, but it's not for the better. You've let that moment define you, consume you, let that take over your entire consciousness. And that's why you've become this monster, this shadow of your former self. But the truth is, deep down, somewhere lurking, I know it still eats at you, the fact that I was the one who finally saw you for what you really are. A man who's lost all control. You may not show it, but I can see it in your eyes, Grim. I broke you, and it's been haunting you ever since, replaying in your head over and over and over, like a bad dream you can't escape. It's chewing at you, eating you, making you suffer from day to day.
You think you can get inside my head, Sean? You think this little redemption tour of yours makes you better than me? You can tell yourself whatever you need to sleep at night. But the truth really is this. I am the one who will end you. I've been waiting for this moment, dreaming about how I will make you pay for that betrayal. And at the 4-year anniversary show, it's not about revenge anymore, Sean. It's about ending you once and for all.
You want to end me. You've already tried, but let's get something straight. I'm still standing here, and you're the one on the verge of losing it all. You hate that I'm the one you couldn't control, the one person who saw through your lies, your games. You may have everyone else fooled, but I know the real Grim, the one who's scared. Scared that I'll beat you again. Scared that I'll make you quit in front of the entire world. So, go ahead, Grim. Keep telling yourself you're the monster. You're the one in all control. But at the end of the 4-year anniversary show, when it's just you and I, you're going to realize that the only thing left for you is the truth. The truth you can't handle anymore. And when you finally scream, "I quit," it'll be the end of everything you built. This time, I'm not just stopping you, Grim. I'm making sure you're done. I'm finishing you.
You think this ends with you, Sean? No. This ends with me standing over your broken body, and I will make you regret every single word you said here tonight.
You want to know why I left, Grim? It wasn't just because you were out of control in the ring. No. It was a lot deeper than that. You were manipulating me, both in and outside of it. Every decision I made, every match I had, you had your hand in it. You wanted to control everything, including me. I was your puppet, and I had to cut the strings.
Manipulate? Bitch, I had bent over backwards for you for 4 damn years. I kept you at RHW when you didn't deserve to be here. I made sure you were happy, that you were taken care of, but instead, where were you? Off with your new group of friends, huh? Leaving me for the ones who stood behind you. Let me remind you something, Sean. I made you! RHW brought you into the CAW community. I'm the reason you're even here. The reason you're standing in this ring right now. Without me, you'd be nothing. I'm the one who gave you a start. The one who gave you the opportunities you had. And now look at you now. Pathetic. Everything you've accomplished, that's because of me. I was the one pulling your strings, making sure you were in the spotlight. And this is how you repay me? By leaving? By betraying the one person who had your back from day one. You can talk about manipulation all you want, but the truth is, without me, you'll be nothing. Sean, nothing. I am the reason you are here. I am the reason you are what you are today. And even after everything I did for you, look at you now. Pathetic.
You know what, Grim? Yeah, I did leave you for another group of people. But those people are the ones who brought me to a light, to a realization of what was happening. And they were the ones who made me realize I need to cut the strings. And that is exactly what I did. And now that I fell out of your control, look at what happened. You can say you made me all you want. And you know what? It is true. I have been brought into this community by you. And to that, I do thank you still. But you were taking over everything, and that had to be stopped. I found my place. I found myself, who I truly am. And I don't think you'll ever know who I am anymore. I don't think you'll find out the human that I truly have come out to be. But Grim, after RHW lost this competitive edge to say, and you were the one pulling the strings, putting spotlights on people, I don't remember where I ended up being until the very end, where I had to make sure I had to knee your nose clean off of your face. You're nothing but a lying, backstabbing, no good piece of shit, Grim. And you know what? I never liked you. I didn't stick around because I cared about you. I stayed because I felt bad for you and your dying show. You were spiraling, and I thought maybe, just maybe, I could help save what you were tearing apart. I could help something come to light here. And then, when I took over, I saved real hardcore wrestling. And yeah, You're damn right I'm responsible for bringing Cyrus here. But look at RHW now. It's better than it ever was under your reign. You think you are the backbone of this company? No, Grim. You were the problem, the plague, sickening the locker rooms. You held this place back. You've always been the problem. And you can rot in fucking hell for all I care.
Well, that was a lot of words exchanged there between those two. Those two are going to tear the hell out of each other in the 4-year anniversary show. But next up, Clark Ventura, the Hitman, takes on the referee show today. Is he the special guest referee between Brody Anderson and Alex Jackson. Clark has had a, let's say, a little problem with Anderson. I mean, his payment didn't go through at Hardcore Massacre and whatever happened. But now, if Alexander Jackson can win this match, he will get a Universal title shot against the champion at the 4-year anniversary show. And if Brody wins, somehow, he won't get it. But there's one problem for Anderson that is easier said than done. Clark Ventura is the referee of this match. Speaking of Clark will take on Johnny Wolf and Kendrik in the King of Hardcore finals in a hardcore triple threat match. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think a lot of us see how this is going to go down. But who knows? I mean, on second thought, you thought Sean and Grimm's face-to-face was bad? Brody tore into Jackson, all practically bullying him. And now here he comes, Brody Anderson himself, one of co-owner of the house, his faction/cult thing, and following him and accompanying him to the ring is the Universal Champion himself, Ron Black. Anderson said to Jackson yesterday, "You don't deserve to be here. You come back every 3 months just trying to get back in the spotlight." And Anderson has a shot to put Jackson down here tonight. But as I said, Clark is the referee. And Clark and Brody have been making each other's life a living hell since after Hardcore Massacre. Anderson is the third longest reigning world champion of all time, RHW Hall of Famer, former international champion, definitely a veteran in his own right. And here he comes. Jackson is a former world champion, but he only held the belt for 5 minutes. Before his former best friend, Ron Black, cashed in his wildcard championship to capture the world title. Let's see if Clark can be a fair referee and call this thing right down the middle, or will he, a lot of us probably see how this might go, but who knows? Title opportunity on the line. Bell rings. It's blocked by Anderson. Oh, what a big clothesline. Anderson rebounds again. Wait a minute. Cartwheel. Drop kick. And now big right hand. And Anderson with a big lariat. So far, Clark Ventura starting to keep the distance. Once again, this is a normal match, but Clark is our official. Anderson goes for a big right hand, dunked under by Alec. Alec off the ropes, catching that kick, or that arm kick to the gut. Now vicious combination here from Jackson, who nails the drop kick. And now rolling out of the ring. This is fun. It's Clark has a bounty on Brody's head just because his payment didn't go through for his assist against the House at Hardcore Massacre 4. Costing him, and now Anderson goes back into the ring. So far, Anderson keeping a steady count. Buckshot lariat as he come back into the ring. Ron Black ringside. Anderson claims that he helped Ron win the Universal title, but if you watch Hardcore Massacre 4, you will notice that Ron won that triple threat match all by himself. And now, beautiful combination, a super kick by Jackson. Now Jackson with a spinning backhand. And now Anderson with vicious elbows to the skull and one to the back of the neck. And look at the power of Brody Anderson, who's probably in the best shape of his career so far. Anderson has been in RHW since Season 1. Season RHW, vetted a Pro Wrestling Takedown. Mafia, you missed a lot. And now Anderson taking some time to show off his new muscle, but Jackson with a cheap shot from behind. And now going after the skull of Brody Anderson. And now going for a close line, he eats a standing Spanish fly, and Jackson with a to-the-world DDT. Springboard, Anderson rolling out of the ring. And here we go, winding up, suicide getting dive, nobody home. And he crashes and burns. And now, pump handle. Face buster. Anderson coming into the ring, and Clark having a word with Anderson. Roll up. Wait a minute. Fast count. To kick out at 2. But that was a fast count. And now Anderson is distracted Frankensteiner and a clothesline. Clark with a fast count, and now here comes Ron Black distracting Jackson. But wait a minute, Clark Ventura having none of it, and a DDT to the Universal Champion. And now Clark is ejecting the champion from ringside, having none of it. Anderson was distracted, knee strike, but wait, body buster to put Jackson away. 1, 2, that was a fair count. Fair count there from Clark, but Clark telling him protect himself. And Clark not a fan of this ground and pound. Clark's being an okay referee. Yeah, he got a little physical, but that's okay. And now Jackson to the top rope, jumping neck breaker to the outside in a standing moonsault. And now, wait a minute, here we go, more shot to the neck. Clark watching the action from the outside and having a word with Anderson again. And this keeps turning Anderson's attention to Clark and not the match. But out of nowhere, there's a forearm bringing Anderson back into the ring. Super kick and a throat thrust. No! Anderson with a clothesline and another. Anderson really wasn't wrong about Jackson, but Jackson's here trying to earn this opportunity, taking some time to taunt it. Here we go, Clark, yet again. But wait a minute, cutter! Will this do it? 2, 3, and a somewhat fast-ish count. And a kick out of 2. Jackson going for an elbow. Nobody home. And a second buddy buster to finish off Jackson. 1, 2, 3. And Clark, here we go. Stopping the pin count. And flipping the bird at Anderson. Anderson going for something there, but Clark catches it. And now the referee getting involved, crossface locked in. And he's tapping out, but Clark Ventura getting involved. We all see now this is a knee to the face. And now Jackson, sunset flip DDT. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, and a fast count from Clark. And Jackson gets the Universal title shot at the pay-per-view. I mean, congratulations to Jackson, but Clark, I mean, isn't technically his debt paid then? I mean, he just cost Anderson a giant opportunity here. Uh-oh. Here comes the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, who has some words for the RHW Universe, just like always. The second longest reigning World Heavyweight Champion in RHW history. 212 days as the World Champion. Here comes the leader of the Empire, Cyrus.
Here we are, the Rhw Supershow, the grand stage where everyone expects a spectacle. And as always, I deliver. I've been delivering for 206 days as your world champion. No one, not a single one of you, believed I would make it this far. And yet here I stand, untouched, unstoppable. It doesn't matter how many people you put in front of me. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, or 4 of you. I don't care if it's in a fatal 4-way or a one-on-one fight in a dark alley. None of you can take this title from me. You see, every single one of you who has tried to dethrone me has ended up the same way. Flat on your back, looking up at the lights, wondering what the hell just happened. I don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore, but I do it anyway, every single night, because this is my empire. You don't walk into my kingdom and expect to leave without getting crushed. The challenges keep lining up, and the bodies keep dropping. And at the anniversary show, it'll be no different. Keep sending your best. I'll break them all. I've built this empire, and I will keep building it, brick by broken brick. So whether it's 3 men, 4 men, or the entire RHW roster, no one takes this from me. And after the anniversary show, I'll still be here, standing tall, because the empire doesn't crumble. The empire only grows stronger. So line up, fight for your moment in the spotlight, and remember who you're really facing. Your alpha has spoken, and none of you, not a single one of you, can stop me.
And his opponent,
say as I get to the face.
Oh, Cyrus, you really love the sound of your own voice, don't you? Always talking about your empire this and your title that. But here's the reality, champ. Every empire eventually falls, and I'm the guy holding the ticket to make sure yours comes crashing down. You see this? This is my golden ticket to the top. You might have all these people believing you're untouchable, but deep down, you know that your days as champion are numbered. It's not a matter of if I'll cash this in. It's a matter of when. And when I do, there won't be any fanfare, no warning. I'm going to take that title off your shoulder, and you're going to be left wondering how it all fell apart. You call yourself the Alpha, right? But the truth is, you've just been keeping that belt warm for me. I'm younger, faster, hungrier, and let's be honest, better. It doesn't matter how many people you've beaten, how long you've held that championship, or how many records you think you're going to break. The moment I decide to cash in, it's over. I'll be the one standing here with the title, and you? You'll just be another name in the long list of those who thought they were untouchable. So enjoy these last few days as champion, Cyrus, because sooner or later it'll be showtime. And when it is, your empire? Crumble.
Let me stop you right there, Myers. You think you're the future of this company, huh? Think you can walk into my empire, wave around that little briefcase, and dethrone the Alpha just like that? You're cocky, I'll give you that. But you're not ready. But I'm not just going to let you cash in whenever you want without proving yourself. You think you're ready to be the guy? The face of this company? Well, let's see if you've got what it takes. You want my title? You want to step into the ring with the best? Then it's time to put your money where your mouth is. At the 4-year anniversary show, you're going to face one of my empire's finest, Axis. And let's make it interesting. You want a shot at me? Put that ticket to glory on the line. No more running, no more waiting for the perfect moment. Let's see if you've got what it takes to survive even a single member of my empire. Because if you can't beat Axis, you don't even deserve to be in the same ring as me. If you win, and that's a big if, then maybe, just maybe, you'll get your chance to face the Alpha. But if you lose, well, that briefcase will stay right where it belongs, in my empire's possession. So, what's it going to be, Myers? You going to prove you're as good as you say, or are you too scared to step up? Make no mistake, Myers. Whether it's Axis, me, or anyone else in this company, you're just another name on the list. And by the end of this, you'll be looking up at the lights, just like all the rest.
Face Axis? Test me? You think I'm scared of your lapdog? Please, Cyrus. I'm more than ready to show everyone, including you, that your empire is crumbling. You want me to put the case on the line? Fine, I'll do it. At the 4-year anniversary show, I'll take on Axis. And when I beat him, I'll still be standing here with this briefcase. And after that, Cyrus, I'm coming for you. Your title, your empire, all of it is going to be mine. Axis is just the first step. I'll see him in the ring, and when I'm done with him, I'll be coming for the real prize.
Ladies and gentlemarks, look who it is! Cherry Malone, my new best friend. Who would have thought, right? And tonight we're going to debut as a team. I'm so excited. I have so many ideas. A team name, a theme song, matching gear. What should our finish be? OMG, this is going to be amazing. We're going to go out there. We're going to drop those goofy goobers, Raven Daw Vampire and Megan, and we're going to have the most incredible tag team debut of all time. Then after that, it's all about my anniversary show. The 1-year anniversary of your forever champ, and honestly, I think I've earned the night off, don't you think? But the board might force me to fight some goofy goober, so I'll have my gear ready, I guess. And I'll also be making my commentary debut for our Women's Royal Rumble match. A few losers have already talked about how they're gonna win and all that. Stop the buffoonery. Yeah, Taylor won a Rumble before, but Madison versus Taylor. Again, I'm not really feeling that. Sorry. And who was the other girl? Icky Vicky? Who even is she? And nobody here cares that Donkey Kong is back. Where has she even been all this time? She took a longer vacation than me. Cherry Malone is probably going to win. She's really strong. I'm looking forward to calling that match. It's going to be so fun. But for now, let's go get ready for our main event, the amazing debut of Cherry Stars.
Next up is the six-man over-the-top battle royal. The winner will be added to the world title fatal four-way at the 4-year anniversary show. We will now start to find out who will challenge Cyrus for the belt. And Aaron Stone, the Milkman, makes his way to the ring. One of 6 competitors here tonight looking to get a shot at the world title. He made his shocking debut on Out of Control 13, decimating Ronnie Valentine. And here comes David Pope. There's a lot of talent in this match. It's definitely going to be one fun battle royal. Pope looking to get his world title back. So many names from all over. Yeah, so a little out of character here. I really shouldn't do this, but some of the matches were supposed to be for Out of Control 14, but due to some problems, I had to jump in to the Super Show. There is so much talent in this match, from Eric Myers to Pope to Devontae Smith to Aaron Stone. This one's really going to be a tough one to call. And is the first ever RHW 6-man Battle Royal. This is the first 6-man match in almost 3 years. No, William, you do not have a match of the tonight, but you will probably have one at the pay-per-view, maybe. Out of Control 14 is when some of the new signings will debut. Ew, it's Impulse. And making his way to the ring. Sadly, he was removed from the roster, and I did not have time to re-edit this whole match just for that, so. And now here comes Seth Raven making his way to the ring. Who has a win over Win Impulse? Big W for him. And he makes his way to the ring. Seth Raven definitely, I can see him being a future champion. Loving the Sub-Zero attire, I'm not even gonna lie. And now here he comes, the other half of Pure Excellence. Here comes Rhw Myers. A lot of people want picking Myers to be the winner of this match. Slowly making his way to the ring, struggling to find footing in this match. RHW since getting here, but his tag team partner Jackson Drake holds the Workhorse Championship, and they have a contract signing later on tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Quite crazy. It is currently midnight, and there are so many people watching. Appreciate you guys sticking through it all the way to the end. Crazy to think RHW turned 4 like that. I do apologize about the delay on the pay-per-view, but there is so much stuff to make. But it will give you a good hard for I can. Okay, Myers is gone.
Tragedy day, nerd and damage my brain, but I handle my own. Battle with foes, surgical skill with mechanical flow. I bag up the dough and bring it back home. Threatening that might just fracture your dome. I'm back to the bone and in class on my own. Flash like a phone into aspirin, I'm cold. Your casket is closed like Massa and Joe. My action is bold, my passion is gross.
And now here comes the final participant in this giant ass over the top rope battle royal. It is Devontae Smith, former tag team champion with Ron Black, looks to get his first shot at the world title. I mean, Myers has been on the top of the board hit list for the past couple of months now. Winning this match could definitely turn his luck around. I call him Devontae Rhodes, but he's his own person. are the bell rings. This gigantic 6-man match underway. Everybody knows the rules of a battle royal. Seth, Aaron Stone, Eric Myers. Here we go. Already chaotic riot breaking out in the ring. I mean, there's so much stuff going on in the call. Wait a minute, Devontae Smith over the top rope. And a Frankensteiner there from Seth to Eric Myers. Impulse finally getting what he wants. Getting a match with Eric Myers. And a big drop kick there. And now here you go, both the men rolling out. These are the final, they're the 4 in the ring. And whole all-out war is broken loose. Went to the bottom rope and he falls to the floor. He will not be eliminated. And now David Pope's pounding on the chest of Seth Raven. And now meanwhile, big boot there from Aaron Stone. The Mountain neckbreaker to David Pope. Devontae Smith with a suplex. But David Pope answering back. Oh, reverse crossroads. Sling blade by Impulse. Ew. And now here comes big kick by Impulse. And now wait a minute, Impulse has Aaron Stone up. And wait a minute, oh no, and a buckle bomb to the McMahon. But a big running knee from Pope and a double drop kick. Followed by, wait a minute, these two working together. I mean, Seth Raven did pick up a victory over Impulse last episode. Kick to the gut. And a super kick to the face from Myers. I know Irish whip, wait, no counter there. And, oh, look at the agility. And a big kick there from Myers. But Pope there with a sneak attack to the face. And wait a minute, oh, big boot. And David Pope has been eliminated by Myers. Telling the Pope bring it, but here comes Face Buster from Aaron Stone. And now, wait a minute, Aaron Stone to the gut wrench. Power bomb. And now Seth Raven has Impulse up. And a Russian leg sweep to the barricade. And now, wait a minute. Raven giving Impulse what he deserves. Rapid fire curb stomps into the concrete. But Aaron Stone on the top rope. They're both men trying to eliminate him, but he answers the fist drop to Eric. And now a big right hand to Devontae. We're down to 5 after Pope's shocking elimination from the Battle Royal. Wait a minute. Oh, leaping neckbreaker and a buckshot lariat. It's almost like these two are working together. Wait a minute. Aaron tosses over the top rope. Devontae as well. Both in danger of elimination. But both men countering. Beautiful drop kick. And Aaron Stone with a shoulder tackle. And a big spinning, clubbing fist as Aaron Stone is clearing house. Clearing all 3 men all by himself. But oh no, here comes Eric with a famous throw from the top rope. And now Eric, I think, trying to make the elimination. But still clear. Wait a minute, clothesline. Seth holding on in a shoulder thrust to Impulse. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're going to get some. And both men off the ropes, drop kick, counter over counter. Very athletic. Here, wait a minute. Curb stomp. Or, not even. Oh, and both men are eliminated. Impulse eliminating himself like the idiot that he is. And we are down to the final 3, I believe. Yes. Smith, Eric and Stone. Who will pick up the victory? Oh, and a big right hand. And now these two double teaming Devontae Smith. And now, oh, and a super kick and a forearm. Smith having none of it. Fighting back off the ropes after the snapmare. Going for an axe handle. Rolling out of the way is Aaron Stone. Big boot. And now, wait a minute. And now, monkey flip followed by a beautiful moonsault. And now, Eric Myers looking for the elimination over the top rope, but he holds on. Springboard shotgun drop kick. And Smith trying to go for the elimination, but Aaron saves Myers. And a double big boot to both men. And look at the power stone. Irish whip, wait a minute, yet again tossing him into the corner. Has him on the middle rope. What is Myers going for? Myers, very impressive, scoring an elimination already. And a roll through, jumping neck breaker, beautiful. And now Eric going for the elimination again over the top rope. And Devontae says, no way, going for that drop kick again. But this time, wait a minute, going for the unprettier, but Smith rolling through, and here we go, crossroads. And again. And another. And a big drop kick. Tosses them over. I believe Aaron Stone was eliminated off camera. Devontae Smith picking up the victory. Cameras just weren't quick enough to catch Aaron Stone getting eliminated. I'm pretty sure he was eliminated by Myers. His finger slipped and he fell. But Smith finally turning his luck around. I apologize about the not being able to Aaron get eliminated. I supported the motherfucker. But here we go. The tag team match of the night. Here comes Cherry Stars. I'm not sure if Cheryl's quite interested in this whole tag team thing, but they both have the same enemies. And there's the forever champion Madison Reyes making her way to the ring. 312 plus days. Well, not even that. Well beyond that. Just 2 weeks, she'll be the longest reigning champion in RHW history.
And their opponents, first, from Brisbane, Australia, Raymond.
right. Will the Cherry Stars, Madison Reyes and Cheryl Malone, take on the beta of the Empire, Raven Devora, and the Nightmare, Megan. And now here we go. Cheryl Malone actually had the pinfall win over both of each other do actually. Cheryl defeating Raven at the Pirate's Plunder, and Raven defeating Cheryl at Out of Control with the help of Cyrus. But now she is toe-to-toe with the Women's World Champion. Beautiful Dragon Suplex there from Madison Reyes. And then on the other corner, you have Megan, probably one of the most unstoppable forces in RHW history. Madison with a counter. I mean, Megan put Miyuki on the shelf for almost 2 months now. And so far, nobody's able to stop her. Wait a minute. Tarantula using the ropes, working down on Raven. Raven says her goal is to defeat Madison for the title. Beautiful powerbomb. And now, Madison trying to make the tag, but Raven trying to stop it. And a spinning kick. And wait a minute. Raven tags in Megan, and she tags in Cheryl. Here we go. Oh, and a spear from Megan. And Megan already coming out of the gate. And a suplex. I mean, Megan took out multiple security guards, multiple referees, and even demolished the general manager of Out of Control. But right now, Cheryl Malone is in charge right now. But ooh, a big elbow. Wait a minute, going for a big clothesline, but Cheryl countering out. Oh, and a TKO. And the tag is made. Madison with a spinning kick. Megan ducks under. And oh, but this time she runs into a big boot. So far it's been very back and forth in this tag team action. And now Madison eats a backbreaker, but Megan's pushing her, trying to snap the champion in half. Who do you guys got winning? Tell me in the chat. Will the Cherry Stars pick up the win? Or will the power of Megan and Raven somehow manage to defeat the women's champion and Cheryl Malone? And oh, a big boot. So far it's been very back and forth between Madison and Megan. Everybody has their eyes set on Madison Reyes. And now Megan trying to make the tag, but Madison having some fun at her expense. But wait a minute, Madison. He's a snapmare and oh! Big knee elbow drop, working on the legs. Fun fact, I don't know if many of you recognize, but does Megan look familiar to you? If you remember at the Royal Gauntlet during that I Quit match, that person, wait a minute, hold the thought. Sleeper locked in by Megan, trying to submit or pass out the women's champion, sucking the life out of her. Oh, but she breaks it up. And a Samoan spike as Megan is just destroying Cheryl Malone. Madison Reyes goes for an accidental. No, Megan sees it coming. And now Megan with a pile driver. And now going for the cover. Will this pick up the win after the pile driver kick out at 2.5 by Madison, who barely survived? But now these two working together. Back to my story. Raven, that person that she beat up to force Access to say I quit, was Megan. Well, we didn't know that at the time. We just thought it was his innocent wife. But little did we know, she'd be one of the most dominant forces in the women's division. Tag is made. Cheryl Malone with a big boot to Raven. And now these two have plenty of history. Both have a win over each other. Headbutt blocked by Cheryl. These two had a lot to say early. Choke slam and another. But oh, the bulldog as Madison trying to stop it. But Megan making the illegal save. And is just destroying the Cherry Stars. Powerbomb to Madison on the announce table. Dark Matter. Raven goes for the cover. 2 for the victory and a kick out at 2. But now Megan clearing off the announce desk. Oh no, things are not looking good for Madison. Madison competed in a tag match at Pro Wrestling Doom a couple episodes ago, planting Megan through the announce table. Madison able to stop the monster, but now the Cherry Stars. Beautiful splash from Cheryl. And a moonsault from Madison on Pretty Her. And the tag is made. Megan is still laying unmoving ringside, and Raven eats a jackhammer. But wait a minute, Megan trying to get back in, but she's Pele kicked off 1, 2, 3 of the Cherry Stars pick up the victory. What teamwork. And Cheryl picking up another pinfall over Raven Devora. Putting Megan through the table to stop her. And these two are victorious. I didn't think they were going to work very well together. But they both have the same enemy. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. But what is next in the chapter of the Cherry Stars? Next up is the contract signing between Jackson Drake and Ash.
You know, Ash, this contract, it's just a piece of paper. But what it represents, it's everything. You've been standing in my way for too long, and at the 4-year anniversary show, that ends. We're not just signing a contract for any match. We're signing for Hell in a Cell. See, this isn't just about a title anymore. It's about proving who the real warrior is, who can walk through that fire and come out on the other side still standing. You've had your moments, and I'll give you that. But when the cage door locks, When it's just you and me in that unforgiving steel, you're going to realize this was never your fight to win. So go ahead, act tough. Pretend you can handle what's coming. Because when I put my name on this line, I'm putting your career on notice. You want this, you need this, but at the end of it all, Ash, this is my stage. This is my story. And you're just the final chapter.
Jackson, you love to talk about fire, about proving yourself, about this being your story. But the truth is, I've seen this before. Guys like you, desperate to prove something, thinking they're invincible because they've tasted a little success. Hell in a Cell? That's not where you prove yourself. That's where careers die. And you're stepping into that cell like you've already won. That's your first mistake. You think this match is about proving who the toughest guy is? You think signing this contract makes you some kind of warrior? It's funny, Drake, because you've never faced someone like me when the stakes are this high. This isn't a storybook ending for you. This isn't some hero's journey. This is the reckoning. And in that cage, you'll realize it's not just a match. It's a trap. And I'm the one who set it. You call this your stage? I call it your funeral. I'm not here to steal the spotlight, Drake. I'm here to bury you in it. So go ahead, sign your name, talk about your legacy. But when the dust settles, everyone will remember one thing. Ash didn't just beat you, he ended you.
You think you're some kind of predator, don't you? That I'm walking into your trap like some rookie? You talk about ending careers like it's a game to you. But what you don't realize, Ash, is that I've been fighting my entire life to be here. I don't run from challenges, I don't back down from fights. You think Hell in a Cell is going to break me? You think I'm scared of you? Nah, man. I've been in hell before. This match, this cell, it's not where my story ends. It's where your reign of terror ends. You call this my funeral? The only thing dying inside that cage is your arrogance, Ash. You've built your whole career on manipulation, trying to break people mentally before you do it physically. But that won't work on me. I know exactly what I'm walking into, and I know exactly what I need to do to walk out with that title. You might be a dangerous man, Ash, but you're not unbeatable. Hell in a Cell isn't your playground. It's the perfect place for me to rip away everything you think you've built. When that door locks, it's not just you and me. It's your worst nightmare against my destiny. I'm not just signing a contract, I'm signing your fate. And in front of everyone, I'm going to show them exactly why Jackson Drake is the future of RHW, and why you're just another obstacle in my way. So get ready, because at the Anniversary show, it's not just a match, it's the reckoning you never saw coming.
Oh, we got us a brawl on our hands. Contract signed, match is official. And here we go. We're getting a prelude to what you're going to see in the pay-per-view. And Jackson Drake gets the upper hand tonight, but we will see how it goes in Hell in a Cell. But now, so far, it will be Cyrus versus Devontae Smith versus the winner of the King of Hardcore tournament. Will it be Johnny Wolf, Clark Ventura, or Kendrik Russell?
grip. Since these haters ain't controlling their lips, right shoulders and fists, leave a ox slumped over and kicked. You can see the rage in me, should've left that cage empty. His people fake because he's laying on the ground switching. Synapses being reconditioned with glitches, he comes through. His homies had to tell him he was wrong through. Hard lesson learned on the eagle that he clung to. Break all these chains and let it go. Release the darkness in my soul.
Alright, these three men have fought through hell. This tournament has been going on since after Hardcore Massacre 3 months ago, and they are finally here. The crown is on the line. A world title opportunity is on the line. And Johnny Wolf's telling him to bring it. Johnny Wolf says he needs this opportunity, but everybody does. Elbow to the skull. Johnny Wolf is fighting off both men. These guys have fought through hardcore matches to get here. There has been blood, guts, and tears. And we're finally hearing Johnny Wolf on the firing back into this match. As an explosive start to this triple threat match. Who will join Devontae Smith and a rope hung neck breaker. But now here comes Johnny Wolf trying to go after Russell. Some people say Johnny Wolf deserves it, but Clark and Kendrik need it. And a kick the gut as Russell is in control so far. And now, wait a minute, Irish whip. Johnny Wolf goes out of the ring. Russell deciding what he's going to do next. But Clark from nowhere, from the top rope. And now Clark studying for something big up. Remember, we seen Clark earlier in the night as the special guest referee, Super Falcon Arrow. But oh, there's a light tube to the face of Clark Ventura. And now Johnny Wolf, wasting no time and getting hardcore. And now using the ropes for an arm bar. And this is all perfectly legal. And now Johnny Wolf with the suplex, but he's not done yet, rolling through. Johnny Wolf has been on a roll since he returned to RHW and the Royal Gauntlet Fisherman Suplex. But wait a minute, and now a double suplex from Kendrik. And Johnny Wolf with that alliance broke down very quickly. And a pile driver. And now Kendrik has Johnny Wolf up. And oh no, wait a minute, this is a long way down. Face buster into the turnbuckle. And he bounces it off into the corner. And a knee to the face. Kendrik Russell setting something up here. And look at Johnny Wolf. Beautiful Sahudo suplex. But axe handle taking both men down. Clark, who's also been on a roll since returning to RHW. A big boot and a knee taking both men down. Been very back and forth. One person in control for a while. But now Clark working on the leg of Kendrik Russell. And now Pele kick from the corner. But, oh, catching Johnny Wolf's dropkick mid-air. But Kendrik seizing the opportunity to take Clark down to the dropkick to the leg. And a vicious elbow. Chop block from Johnny Wolf. And now Johnny Wolf once again trying to establish dominance in this match by Clark. Johnny Wolf eats a big right hand. And Kendrik with a vicious suplex dropping him right on the neck. Johnny Wolf. Wait a minute, going for something wheelbarrow. Face buster. Johnny Wolf won the 2021 Royal Rumble. Main evented Hardcore Mania 1. But lost due to a Ticket to Glory cash-in. And now big clothesline taking him out. But out of nowhere is Clark Ventura clearing the playing field. Now Clark under the ring and he pulls out a good old-fashioned trash can and crashing it on the skulls of his competition. Johnny Wolf getting to his feet, kick to the gut and face first onto the steel of the trash can. And now, running knee from Clark, who's in control, but Clark eats the steel steps. But Russell bringing the action back into the ring. Russell defeated Andre Ingram to earn this opportunity in Clark. And Johnny Wolf fought through 3 other opponents. And now Russell's on a roll. So far, Johnny Wolf is in the lead. Everybody make sure you get your votes in. We are witnessing history here in the making. Oh, wait a minute, single leg dropkick. Will Clark, Russell do it? Oh, but Clark breaks it up. There's only been 3 King of Hardcore opportunities before. First one was won by Grimm in 2020, and 2022 was won by Curtis Miller. This is a tournament that only happens every couple of years, but right now, Johnny Wolf is on a roll. And now Johnny Wolf to the top rope. Axe handle. Clark blocking it. Kick to the gut and a spinning forearm. And oh, big combination in the corner. What has Clark got in mind here? But wait, Kendrik Russell pulls him out of the ring and tosses him violently into the barricade. Russell fighting off Johnny Wolf, but Wolf going for a running elbow strike. Nobody home. Pushed into the corner. And Russell with a body slam. What has he got in mind here? Wasting no time going to the top rope. And an elbow drop to the neck. But oh! Clark Ventura just hurled the table at Russell. And here we go. RHW's favorite weapon. The table laid out. Russell setting himself up. And he's not in a very good position. Oh no! Superplex through the table. And Johnny Wolf eats a Pele kick on the apron. But back up. Roll up. If it's cheap, but it works if he wins. 2. And a kick out at 2. And now chop. Ducked under by Clark. Irish whip reversal. Kendrik Russell with a Hurricane Rana. But the DDT from the top rope. Johnny Wolf entering the match yet again. And now Russell out of nowhere with a door. There is glass shards everywhere. Pieces of the table. And now the door. And now, wait a minute. A big knife edge chop to Clark Ventura. And another one, but this one brings him down. He's on the table. Johnny Wolf with a face buster. And a throat thrust. And a clothesline. Johnny Wolf looking to take him out of the picture here. Planting Russell down. But he's not done yet. Vicious suplex. But oh, out of nowhere is Clark Ventura, who plants him through the door. And he yet pulls out another table. This time placing it on the outside. But Russell not giving him any time to breathe. And now, wait a minute. Clark on the table. Out of nowhere is Wolf. Senton over the top rope. Through the table to Clark. But Russell wastes no time with the shoulder thrust. The arena is a mess. Tossing Wolf into the barricade. Both men are beaten and bloody. There are shards of shit everywhere. And it's a Fury. Russell looking to finish this off. Be the next King of Hardcore from the heavens as Wolf breaking up the pin. What a triple threat match. No man wants to lose this opportunity. Oh, what a face buster. Ghostly takedown. Beautiful combination there from Wolf. Wolf fighting Russell off. Wait a minute. Takedown from Wolf, who's on a roll. Absorbing the energy of the RHW universe. Setting Russell up. But Clark with a dropkick taking both men down. And Clark looking for the finish. Bringing him down. Here we go. It's locked in. Will Wolf submit? Anaconda Vice. There is no rope breaks. The only way out is by brute force. And Wolf looks like he's struggling, writhing in pain. But the knees to the back of the skull. And Clark is thrown out of the ring. Russell from behind. Wolf sees it coming. Wait a minute. Oh, going for that kick. Wolf kick is caught as well and eats the right hook. And now Russell bringing the leg down. Running knee. Will he become the third ever King of Hardcore? Johnny Wolf keeps it alive. Wait a minute, Russell eats the right hand from, and a destroyer from Clark. But now Clark eating a triangle choke from the ropes. And yet it's locked in again. Johnny Wolf with a springboard forearm. And wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Let's put Clark away all around the world. Olympic slam. 1, 2, 3. No, Clark kicks out. And Johnny Wolf just can't believe it. He thought he had it. And now Clark, not where you want to be at this point in this environment. Modified avalanche dragon suplex face first, but Russell with a drop kick to Johnny Wolf. And now Wolf is staggering to his feet, but he just tossed back in. And he rolls out. Clark lining his sights, knee to the face. Throwing Wolf off. This is Clark's chance. But, oh no! Brody Anderson looking to repay Clark for later in the night. And there's nothing the ref can do. Clark had his opportunity, and Anderson is brawling with Clark up the ramp. And now here comes Kendrik Russell, building momentum. Wolf in the corner. Big kick. Wolf staggering, but wait, no! Managing to fire back in a Pele kick. But he throws the chair. Wolf catches it. But it's too late. Kick to the face, no! Rolling out of the way. Olympic slam. Will Wolf walk out with the tournament? No! He eats the trash into the back. Clark's back. Breaking the pin up with a trash can. And now Clark has the win, and it's broken up by Russell. And Russell taking the opportunity. Running knee. Kendrik to the top rope. All of his signature moves, moonsault. Wait, clothesline from, wait a minute. That's Andre Ingram. Ingram getting revenge. Kendrik beat him to earn the spot, but obviously he is not happy. And he might have just cost Russell everything. That was his moment. And now, Sire with a spear. And now, pump handle, slam. And he just turned the tides. And this triple threat match, where the stakes are so high, but Clark looking to finish him off. Kendrik rolled out of the ring, big boot. Wolf going for his signature maneuver, but now it was modifying with the Olympic slam. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Wolf is the new and third ever King of Hardcore. What a match. This match was plagued by interference after interference. But surprisingly, Johnny Wolf capitalized. And now Johnny Wolf will go to face Tigers and the Monday at the 4-year anniversary pay-per-view. Wait a minute, who's this?
I've ruled this company as the RHW World Champion.
Heavy, the head holds the crown.
I didn't just win this title, I built an empire around it.
Heavier, the hands that hold the head.
Every day I reign, this empire grows stronger.
Hold your head high atop your halcyon.
This isn't just my belt, this is my throne.
For he who decapitates you will hold all that was once yours. Your empire, your championship, your head.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200.
Next up, the RHW Hall of Famer Adam Riley will speak for the first time in 3 years. But why does he have the new Universal Championship in his hand? He is not the Universal Champion. That's the new Universal title belt design, but why does he have that?
Three years of listening to the noise. 3 years of sitting on the sidelines watching this place fall apart. Watching the so-called champions pat themselves on the back for achievements that don't mean a damn thing. Let me remind you of something you've all conveniently forgotten. 3 years ago, I beat the Universal Champion. Fair and square, 1, 2, 3. But what happened? Huh? The owner couldn't stomach it. He said it wasn't valid because it wasn't cleared. Cleared? What does that even mean? I stepped into this ring, I did what I do best, and I won. The record books might say otherwise, but I don't give a damn about record books. The truth is, the moment I beat that so-called champion, I became the rightful Universal Champion. Me. And no amount of paperwork or backroom politics is going to change that. For 3 years, I've sat back and watched the RHW crumble under weak champions. I've seen guys who have no business being in the main event, walking around like they run this place. But let's be real, the champions today, pathetic. They're nothing compared to me. None of them. I've beaten your so-called top guy, and I'll do it again any day, any time. But here's the thing, I'm not here to wait in line. I'm not here to beg for opportunities or kiss anyone's ass. I'm here to take what's already mine, and that means I'm declaring myself the new Universal Champion. Because quite frankly, this company has gone to the dogs, and it needs someone like me to save it. No more weaklings pretending they belong at the top. No more paper champions parading around like they're the best. I am the best, and it's time everyone remembers that. To all those pathetic little champions backstage, to the RHW management who think they can keep me down, and especially to the Universal Champion who's been prancing around with my title, your time is up. You don't deserve that belt, I do. So whether you like it or not, Adam Riley is back, and I'm not here to play nice. I'm here to claim what should have been mine all along. So get ready. Because this isn't just a return, it's a takeover. I don't need your permission, and I sure as hell don't need your validation. I'm taking my place at the top. I am Adam Riley, your rightful Universal Champion. And there's not a damn thing anyone can do to stop me. You know what? While we're at it, let me tell you something else. The best state in the entire country is Pennsylvania. The greatest athletes, the toughest people, the hardest workers,
They all come from my home state. And RHW should be on their knees thanking me that I'm even standing in this ring right now. Because this place has been starved of real talent, starved of greatness. I mean, come on, you're all stuck watching champions who don't even deserve to lace up my boots. While I, Adam Riley, Hall of Famer, the king of RHW, have been waiting in the shadows, letting these pretenders run wild. But I'm back now, the true champion, the real face of this company. And trust me, no one, and I mean no one, is taking that from me. And while we're talking about greatness, let's talk about the biggest rivalry in football, Penn State's arch nemesis, Ohio State. Let me tell you something about Ohio. It's full of losers, all bark, no bite. You know how I know? Because Ohio State can't win a real game when it matters. Just like how your so-called champions here in RHW choke when the lights are the brightest. Typical Ohio. Always falling short, just like your football team. So let me make this real simple for everyone. I'm here to save RHW. You're all welcome. You can thank me later. I'm claiming what should have been mine 3 years ago, the Universal Championship. It belongs to me. Whether it's on paper or not, I've been the real Universal Champion this entire time. So to all you so-called champions and contenders in the back, don't get too comfortable with those belts. The king is back, and I'm here to take what's mine. Pennsylvania's finest is here, and you better believe things are about to change. Speaking of overrated places, let's talk about the cesspool known as New York City. Yeah, I said it. That filthy, rat-infested dump that people somehow think is the center of the universe. Let's be real. New York's only good for one thing: traffic jams and overpriced garbage. You couldn't pay me enough to live there. It's nasty, and the people, they're even worse. And who do we have from that joke of a city? Oh, that's right. Christian Morgan, a wannabe tough guy pretending like he's some big shot in RHW. And don't even get me started on that skank Madison Reyes, the so-called forever champion. More like forever irrelevant. It makes sense, though. Only frogs like them would call New York home. It's where the scum of the wrestling world thrive, right? Well, I'm here to drain the swamp. You can bet on that. Madison Reyes, Christian Morgan, you two can stay in your nasty little corner of New York, dreaming of the day you could even touch the legacy I've built. Because I'm the real champion of RHW, and trust me, New York is the last place anyone should be proud of. You frogs don't even deserve to share a locker room with me.
RHW is celebrating its 4-year anniversary. 4 years of success. 4 years of having great narratives. 4 years of being one of the greatest companies I think I've ever seen produce a professional wrestling show. And what better way to celebrate than having your boy, the Sin City Saint, Caleb Cook, feature on the show. And not only am I featured, but I'm bringing the PWV World Heavyweight Championship to an RHW ring for the first time in his history. Another company's belt is being defended in an RHW ring. I am making history because I am that damn good. But let me talk about my opponent. Put you over a little bit, get the people hyped, get a couple more tickets, bro. Xavier Hawkins. Me personally, I've always been the one that's hurt people in my life. So I've never needed a savior. So your name, it's just not all that cool to me, bro. Let me tell you what is cool to me. Getting paid the most money, winning big match, and no matter who my opponent was, and it just so happens to be you. This is a big match because I'm bringing the PWD World Heavyweight Championship with me. This is a big match because of the value I bring to this industry. It could have been Xavier Hawkins, it could have been Kurt Hawkins, it could have been that Invisible Man for all I gave a shit about. And you could go get Xavier Hawkins, hell, you go get John fucking Cena. It doesn't matter. It's nobody taking this PWD World Heavyweight Championship away from me. RHW locker room, PWD locker room, it don't matter. This championship is going nowhere. RHW, 4th anniversary show, Caleb Cook versus Xavier Hawk, PWD World Heavyweight Championship. You better enjoy the moment, little bro. This might just be the closest you ever get to a world championship. But I guarantee you won't take him out.
The following contest is a handicap match. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 228 pounds.
Blood appears to be taking this match on alone. No sign of AK at all. I mean, AK's probably not going to help Blood after he just cost him his title. So we'll see if Blood can take on Ty Matthews and Sebastian Saint by himself. Yeah, no, and Lucas Blood taking this all in by himself. And now here comes probably one of the most dominant teams in this whole tournament. Here comes Ty Matthews and Sebastian Saint.
Can you feel it crush you? Does it seem to bring the worst in you out? There's no running away from these things that hold you down. Do they complicate you? Because they make you feel like this. Of all the colors that you shine, this is surely not your best. But you should know these colors that you're shining on. Surely not the best. Colors that you shine. Surely not the best. Colors that you shine. I know you feel alone, yeah. No one else.
Alright, so the winning team in this match, the finals will start immediately after this match. So here we go, semifinals, bell rings. Can Blood take on Saint and Ty Matthews all by himself in this tag team tournament? Oh, wait a minute, Duck's blocked under by Blood, but not for long. Blood eats the kick. And now big right hand, no. Blood doesn't have the cleanest win-loss record. Oh! Big ripcord knee strike. But wait a minute, Blood kicking off. Oh, but a cheap shot from Sebastian Saint. Tossed into the corner. Oh, here we go. And now Ty Matthews, they've been using this move to win all these tag team matches. Small package driver, and now a brain buster. And Blood isn't even moving, but he's still staggering his feet. And now Sebastian Saint with a God punch. And tagging in Ty, making light work of Lucas Blood, and an unprettier. Oh no. Hooking the leg. 1, 2, bringing these two advance to the finals. Now next up will be Trevor and Sean, the winners of this match. Will be the winning team. Now then afterwards they have a hard choice to make. Well, maybe hard if, you know,
Here are your winners.
if you don't like each other. And I noticed Saint has been looking at Matthews like he's not a fan, but their opponent should be coming on any moment now. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Sean, Trevor charging to the ring. And here we go. The finals are underway. And now here we go. Brawling. Can the ref get this match back under control? Saint and Ty Matthews versus Sean Miller and Trevor Dennis. And the finals bell rings. Here we go. Rolling through. Oh, but he eats a kick. This is the finals. The winning team gets to decide after this match. And a big kick there. And now Matthews with a beautiful German rolling through. And now Matthews not done yet. Wait a minute. Ripcord knee strike to the face of Sean. But Sean's not done yet. Oh, Fisherman's suplex. And now look at this beautiful combination. Big left hand. No, Matthews says no way and counters. Knife edge chop. And wait a minute. Off the ropes and a Pele kick. And now, going for something there. But he miscalculated. Now he's getting a bunch of headbutts to Sean Miller. And now Miller going for something here, right? Going for a suplex. This is the semi-main event of the evening. After this will be that main event no DQ tag team match. Tossing him into the corner. And wait a minute, these two utilizing this move earlier in the face. Knee to the face of Ty Matthews. And now these two going face to face. I've actually been wanting to see these two go on for a while. Oh wait, catching him. Ty off the ropes. Frankensteiner off the ropes again. Rolling through. Super kick. And now Matthews and vicious hook to the back of the neck. And now kicking him off. Now Matthews, oh no, tagging in the powerhouse, the God Saint, entering the match for the first time with a spear and going right after Sean Miller. I noticed Ty doing does a lot of the work, and then they tag in to Saint. But Saint has been death glaring Matthews this entire time. But now Saint is just clearing the team. And now trying to make a tag, but this is Sebastian's time to shine. He really hasn't had a lot of action in this tournament. Trying to get a cheap shot, but an exploder suplex. Saint, yes, Saint hasn't had much opportunity to show himself in RHW, because I noticed Ty is always the legal man. And I rake. And wait a minute, Dragon sleeper locked in. Look at the way his neck is bent back. But finding out, going to the top rope. And catching him out of midair. And wasting no time and planting him to the canvas. Oh, and a running senton. And now the tag is made. Fair tag there. These two are working as a team. And plants them down to the flapjack. And now a double choke slam. Trevor trying to make the tag to Sean Miller, but Matthews denying him of that opportunity as he's trying to get up. Wait a minute, going for super cat. Catching him by the leg. Big right hand. And an interceptor. But to the top rope and meeting them there. Standing Spanish fly. And Matthews too busy taunting the Saint. And Trevor makes the tag to Sean. To the top rope. Knocking Sean off the ropes. And a Meteora. Or knocking Sebastian off the ropes. I mean the cockiness of Ty is is well known. And right now, Miller trying to go for a double foot stomp, rolling out of the way off the ropes. And a Dragon Superplex. Shoulders on the mat. 1, to advance. Well, to win the tournament. That's been this tournament. It's been going on for months now. And wait a minute. He thought he was in control. Small, out of nowhere. Small package, but a kick out of 2.5, and he almost had them there. Saints wanting the pin, or the tag. And Matthews saying no way, he wants to show off some more. And a big right hand. Not a very wise move there from Matthews. And notice how they make the tag. Irish whip. Oh! But wait a minute. Trevor ducks him over the top rope. Going for a spear, but he rolled out of the way and he crashes and burns to the outside. And Matthews trying to show off some more. But a spear. It's illegal. And now Saint with the cheap shot. But now both teams face to face. The line is drawn. Who will win? And Sebastian with the spear and a face breaker from Ty. I mean, hopefully Ty's cockiness does not catch him in the end. And now a vicious kick. And now Saint setting up for that God punch. And this is he's not legal. Oh no! Accidentally spearing the life out of his partner. Trevor trying to take advantage to win the tournament. 2, 3. No, he kicks out. And Ty choosing not yet again to tag him in. And wait a minute, Saint looking to walk away. And now Matthews getting double teamed. Saint deciding, is this opportunity grand enough? I mean, Matthews has been hogging this entire match, and now he's just getting double teamed by both men. Matthews trying to stagger to his feet. But gosh, both of them taking him down. Matthews is beaten and bloody. And now Saint might have just walked away. But no, God punch from Sebastian, changing his mind and setting up for it. God punch to Sean. Tag is made. Both men able to set their feelings aside. Small package driver into a God punch. Rolling on Prettier. Taking Trevor off the mat. Sebastian is legal. Superman punch to Sean. Miller hooking the leg. 1, 2, 3. And they pick up the victory. What a match. But now both men have to make the decision. Will they go for the tag titles or the world are face each other for the world championship? Oh, but a big right hand already answering my question. Saint has waited months for this opportunity. And he finally has it to destroy Matthews. Well, the choice is made. These two on one-on-one in Hardcore Massacre and ended in a draw. Superman punch, no, catches him into on Prettier, no, rolling out in a Superman punch. And the decision is made. Knocking him out of his ass. Leaving Ty in the middle of the ring, broken and bloody. Those two will go one-on-one at the 4-year anniversary show night 1. The winning team, with the winner, will face Cyrus at night 2. Next up is our main event. No disqualification. Tornado tag match. Ahead of their I Quit match, Grim and Nick Stevens team up as Grim takes on his Hardcore Earth 4-year anniversary show opponent, Sean the Bow, in a tornado tag match. And the Bow has a mystery partner.
don't share no borders because of all the waters that surround our sands.
Alright, get your votes. This main event of the night. Thank you guys who are still here. The whole time, just running this main event up next. Lebo will make Ventura, and then his tag team partner will be revealed.
Just drive from town to paradise and you'll see why we call Australia home.
Oh, interesting choice here from Sean. Sean Lebo picking none other than Xavier Hawkins himself. Great choice here. Hawkins made his RHW debut on Out of Control 13, defeating Grimm actually in his debut match. And it was one hell of an open challenge. Yes, he missed a lot, Fatal. Missed a lot. But now Xavier Hawkins and Sean Lebo teaming up. Alright, Tornado Tag, main event. This is going to be a little preview of Grimm versus Sean at the 4th anniversary show, and here we go! Grimm clotheslining Xavier out of the ring. No disqualifications, anything goes. Pinfall must take place inside the ring. Hawkins, Bo's tag team partner. I know it's been very back and forth since this opening bell. I don't know why Grimm is dressed like a fucking spaceman, but that's okay. As Nick Stevens and Grimm, oh, clothesline, battling it out in our main event. I mean, Grimm and Lebo had one hell of a promo segment earlier. And now both men from the top rope. Oh, look at Xavier yet again rolling through. And Team Sean is taking full advantage, tossing Stevens into the announce table. And now Stevens taking her back into the ring. Look at this, beautiful kick. And now kick to the gut. And now another, Wait a minute. Stevens with a vicious drop kick. Saving Graham temporarily. As Nick Stevens taking advantage of the team. And oh, what a springboard drop kick from Sean. As now they are double teaming Nick Stevens. Nick Stevens, turn to the dark side has not really been explained very well, but now look at this. Airplane spin TKO to Hawkins. And now here we go then. Firing back is Hawkins and Sean. Grimm rolling out of the ring. Sean off the ropes. Two-base suicida, but Grimm ducks down. And Grimm with his patented Grimm punch, yet another. And another one. And now Grimm bashes Laveau's face first off the barricade. And now Stevens caught by Xavier. And Xavier's with a power slam. And now what is Xavier Hawkins doing here? Backbreaker and a neck breaker. But now Grimm coming back to the ring, but Raz not letting him do it. Oh, and a springboard cutter. Sean Laveau, excuse me. And a stomp to Nick Stevens. And now taking some time to interact with the crowd. And now, oh no. One night stand from Hawkins as they double team Nick Stevens. But here comes Grimm with a baseball bat. Again, no DQ. And this chaotic tornado tag. And now both men, Laveau, barbed wire. Grimm with a normal bat. And the barbed wire to the steel. A little prelude to the main event. And now Laveau is just swinging away. And now big right hand Grimm falling through the middle rope. And now Laveau, like a bullet, suicide dives through the middle rope, bottom rope. And now Nick Stevens in full control of Xavier Hawkins, but not for long. Oh, wait a minute. Going after the arm, and oh no, Stevens with the Dominator onto the bat to pick up the win for Grimm. 2, 3, and Hawkins gets a shoulder up. Rolling drop kick from Laveau. Now Stevens desperately crawling to the corner. And what is Sean Laveau going for here as they teeter to the top rope? And an avalanche fall-away slam. But from the heavens is Grimm with an axe handle, but out of nowhere with the neckbreaker Xavier. And now everybody's just getting laid out by Stevens. And now Stevens taking some time. And a double Russian leg sweep from Grimm and Stevens. Wait a minute, Laveau rolling out of the ring. Grimm. Stevens, oh! But with the Singapore cane is a busted open Xavier Hawkins. And a shot to the gut. And now Hawkins is just chaining the hell out of Grimm, exploding it. Beautiful corkscrew press from grounded. But going to the top rope. Stevens trying to stop him. Double foot stomp to Grimm. And now Raz is pulling out the table. And now these two working as a team. This is not looking good. And now setting up the table. And look at the Spanish fly through the table and it explodes. And now look at this. Laveau with no mercy. Rebound kicks as Grimm bounces off the canvas yet. And do another stomp. Absolutely vicious. But wait a minute, Stevens, is that a football? Throwing a football at Laveau and clotheslining his head off. And a throwback to Xavier Hawkins. Irish whip. Oh, and a spine buster, but Laveau back in. Remember, Sean was world champion way back when Nick cashed in the Dick of the Glory case in Grimm versus Laveau 3 to capture the world title. Grimm knee out of nowhere. And now these two are just unloading with a baseball bat. Laveau rolling out of the ring. Springboard dropkick. Xavier making the save. And look at his face. But oh no, wait a minute. Nick stealing Hawkins' own finishing move. And Nick might just have this match won if he hits the pedigree. And he nails him with it. Wait a minute. Stevens seen a ghost as Groovy Grim makes his return after Stevens cost them the tag titles. And now Groovy Grim dancing his way to the ring. Distracting what Stevens could have used to win the match. And here he comes to make the save. I think. Coming into the ring. Wait, Stevens with a knee to the gut. But wait a minute. Stevens trying to put his former tag partner down. That he betrayed for no reason. But Groovy Grim firing back with right hand after right hand. And a vicious clothesline out of the ring. And now Groovy Grim, wait a minute. Grim with the spears through the barricade, the LeBeau, shattering it in half. And now Hawkins and Grim face to face. Remember, Hawkins beat Grim last episode in his debut. And here we go. What the hell is happening? And now these things that attacked Grim and Savior at the end of last episode are back and attacking Grim and Savior. And what a hell of a tag match this is. And now in like unison, wait a minute, Sean, or Grim and Hawkins fighting the Blood Covenant off. Not having a repeat of last episode, throwing them out of the ring. Grim was a low blow at Olympic Slam. Grim looking to finish this tag match off. Oh! Who the hell is that? TKO! Wait a minute! That's Damian Payne! What is he doing here? Payne with a lariat. Damian Payne just laying out Grim. Why is he here? Power bomb from Savior. 1, 2, 3 to pick up the victory.
Your winners.
What a wild match. As Sean and Savior pick up the victory. Why the fuck was APW Superstar Damian Payne saving Savior?